Hi everyone, I hope you're doing very well. Today we're going to answer a question from one of the viewers who asked how can they get the music higher or lower to match an internet performance. For example, if you have a favorite YouTube violinist and you want to play along, you have sheet music but it seems to be the wrong key, that is not matching, you can't play along. Then I'm going to show you how to take those notes on your sheet music to write them higher or lower to be able to match that YouTube performance. This is called transposition. It can also, of course, be used when the song in the hymn book is too high for the congregation. Everything is up there in the stratosphere and the men are just struggling. Then you can rewrite it lower, no problem. Another use for it is when the entire worship team is playing in a certain key and your music is in a different key. You can definitely fix it, write it over in a different key. Let's use a version of this song, Jesus Paid It All, by Taryn. Let's have a listen to this. Okay, she's starting with the chorus. So here comes the verse now. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so now we've heard the key she sings it in. Now I'm going to go and search for free sheet music PDF Jesus Paid It All. So whatever song you want to do, I think you might be able to find it online. Maybe not new songs like Hillsong, not always, but the old traditional hymns, definitely you'll find them on the internet. So let's go here to Grace Music, hymn score. Thank you very much, Grace Music, for this amazing PDF, which you can just download. Okay, so Jesus Paid It All. In this version, they had it in C major. Okay, so there are no sharps, no flats. That means it is in C major or A minor. But I think this is a major song, so it's C major. If you want to confirm in your mind, okay, I think this is C major, let me just check. Go to the very last note of the song. And you see, oh, it is a C, very likely that it's C major. Okay, so in other words, this one sounds like this. And let's go back to Taryn and listen to her version. Okay, so let's find the first note in Taryn's version. A C sharp E. So now let's go to our score and compare. So we start on a C, but she starts on an A. And then a C sharp, and then an E. And by the way, if you didn't know this, if there's a double line of notes every time, then the top one is the melody note, usually. So ignore the bottom one for the moment. So what I can do to change all my sheet music to fit her YouTube version, I can go through and write the new notes a third lower. So when I say a third lower, I mean 3 steps lower. So that C is step 1, the B, which would have been over there, is step 2, and then the A at the bottom is the third. So it's a third underneath. But let's go to a blank piece of manuscript paper and write it down like this. This is just one I created, but I'm going to link it to you for you in the description box so that you can print it out. I'm going to take a screenshot just for convenience sake. Can I just say I think the words are amazing of this song. Okay. First you write the clef, G clef. I'm going to leave a space here because there's probably going to be a new key signature sharps or flats that needs to go in there. So leave a small space and then you put the time signature. And now you go ahead and write the new melody, the Taryn Harbridge. Let me write here, Taryn. She's the blue one. Okay, so she's a third lower every single time than our original sheet music, which we got from Grace on the internet. Okay, so let's write this neatly. Starts on an A, C sharp. A third below that, G, is E. And we have an F sharp, E, C, and then an A again, because a third below that C is an A, and another A, bar line, B, another B. The alto line is very helpful because it's exactly what we need, a third below A and then a B. Coincidentally, it's not always that way. Okay, and then the final note is a C sharp. Okay. So if I'm going to play this, it's going to sound weird because we don't have the key signature yet. Sounds like a weird minor version. So let me explain now. This is step 3, how to get the key signature, the little group of sharps or flats at the beginning of the staff. So it's no big deal. It's the same as the previous step where we transposed single notes. So for the single notes, we transposed each and every note a third down. So now you zoom out, you look at the big picture, you see, okay, this piece is in C major. What's a third lower than C? And it's an A, because if you count down, it's C, B, A, 3 steps. By the way, if it was C minor, it would have been A minor, but we're working in major, so it stays major. C signified C major, which signified no sharps, no flats. Now we're in A, the key of A. A signifies A major. How many sharps or flats does A major have? 3. F, C, and G sharp. Let's put them in. Charles goes. So now let's hear whether it sounds better now that we apply F sharps, C sharps, and G sharps. Perfect. Okay. So now you go exactly in the same way and you write the entire piece. So you had the original C major, you write down a third below every single note, and then you apply the new key signature. Then you should be able to play along with the YouTube version. Let's try. Okay, and now you may have noticed that she doesn't play the melody exactly as it's notated. She adds a little passing note. She adds a B over here. That's the passing note. So in the same way, you can actually learn from the people you follow on YouTube, the violinists and instrumentalists. You can play along using the correct sheet music, and then you can listen to where they add passing notes, where they add decorations, where they add little runs, like going up. I think it will rub off on you. But step 1 in that process is, of course, just getting music which you can sort of follow. And this is where this tutorial will help you. So actually just transpose your sheet music, which you found on the internet, to the same key as Taryn Harbridge or whichever other performer you follow. Okay, I hope that helped. Please let me know in the comments. Did you understand? Is there something still unclear? Can I explain in something in a better way? And of course, this is very easy if you have a program like MuseScore. So basically, you would type out the entire song exactly as you found it on the PDF from the internet. And then you select all your notes and you say, Tools, Transpose. And then it says, to which key would you like to transpose? It's much easier. If you want to know how to do that in this free program, MuseScore, then let me know. Then maybe I can consider making a tutorial. But for now, writing it out is very good for you, good for your theory, good for your understanding of keys and pitch and range and register and all of that. So enjoy. I'll see you next time.